This might be confusing to a lot of you, but Cristiano Ronaldo does not have his own signature football boot. Hello and welcome to SubStanceFtbl. My name is Sub, and I'm making this video to clear up a bit of confusion. So the other day I posted a TikTok saying that Nike have only given 2 football players their own signature football boot, and in the case of Adidas, if you're wondering, it's just the one. So that led to a bit of confusion when I said the only 2 players to have a signature boot from Nike are the Brazilian Ronaldo and Ronaldinho. This led to a lot of angry Ronaldo fanboys, or Cristiano Ronaldo should I say, Cristiano Ronaldo fanboys very angry in the comments, saying blah blah blah, I know nothing about football, blah blah blah, you know the whole kind of usual jabber from them. But anyway, I'm making up this video to make it very clear the difference between what a signature boot is and a signature colorway. Now before I get into the video, if you're new to my channel and you like things that have to do with football apparel, so that's boots, kits, all types of football gear, I am your man. Be sure to support the video with a like and subscribe to the channel. I make videos about all that kind of content, so if that's your thing, please make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Essentially, a signature colorway is when you have a standing boot on the market and it comes in a specific set of colors or a palette or silhouette, whatever word you want to use, that is exclusive to a single player. So, example of this would be Kylian Mbappe and Cristiano Ronaldo with Nike Mercurial Superflies. A lot of the time with signature boots as well, you will have the player's specific logo on the boot. So other players that have had their own kind of signature colorways or collections would be Christian Pulisic with the Puma Ultra as of recent, Jadon Sancho, and of course Bukayo Saka as well. Now a signature boot is a boot that is separate from the rest of the boots that are currently on the market, that is exclusive to a single player. The boot itself might have maybe similarities of a name to a boot that's close to on the market, but it's too different anatomically for it to be considered a signature colorway. So the best example of this would be, first of all, the Messi line, so the Messi 15.1s and the Messi 16.1s, if you remember back then. Messi was the only player to wear this boot, well, from Adidas point of view as well. They weren't supplying to any other player, so any other player wearing a Messi boot, they would have to go and buy it from the store themselves. Now in terms of Nike, you have the original Mercurial that came out during the '98 World Cup. That was specifically only for Ronaldo, but at the same time maybe it's a bit different because they didn't have like a different variation of the Mercurial back then. But yeah, the Mercurial specifically made for Ronaldo back then. And thirdly, probably the best example of the separating the two is Ronaldinho. So Ronaldinho, at the time of maybe around 2006 to 2008, I want to say, you had the Nike Tiempo Legend 2. At the same time, you had the Nike Tiempo Legend Ronaldinho I'm sorry, my Portuguese is not the greatest. So those 2 boots were on the market at the same time, but the R10, let's call it the R10, easier way to say it, is made specifically for Ronaldinho. He was the only one wearing those boots. At the same time, it was still a Tiempo, but it was a different variation of Tiempo, specifically only anatomically different to the ones that you got on the market, the ones that Fabregas would wear, the ones that Puyol would wear, for example. Now it's also possible for players to have had both. So the players I just named, Kylian Messi, the Brazilian Ronaldo and Ronaldinho, these 3 players have had their own signature boots as well as their own signature colorways. So we've seen various colorways given to Messi in terms of the Adidas F50 and the Adidas Nemesis and the Adidas X, for example. Ronaldinho, it was exclusively, he got his own colorway of Tiempos as well as his own signature Tiempo line. And then the same thing with the Brazilian Ronaldo, you saw him get his own colorways of the Mercurial Vapor lines as well as his own Mercurial Vapor specific to him too. Now let me make this abundantly clear. There are certain football boots that are synonymous with certain players that fanboys will call signature boots or it's basically their own boot. That's not how it works. Like maybe they're just the lead marketer for the boot itself, for example, okay? So a common example would be the Nike Magista. People say, oh, it's basically Iniesta's boot. No, Iniesta was just the most prominent player who wore the Magista line at the time. It's not his boot as such, okay? If you want to see an Iniesta signature boot, go to Asics. He's got his own signature boot of them. And then the next example would have to be with limited edition releases. So a lot of people will say that a limited edition release is a signature boot, and don't get confused here. So the Flyknit Ultra Mercurial that came out a few years ago, I think the player that was most probably known for wearing them was Eden Hazard. That was not an Eden Hazard signature boot. Nike just chose Hazard because he was in the peak of his powers to promote the boot as such. It was not a signature boot for Hazard, as it didn't even have his own kind of signature logo on the boot as well. So it's just a signature release that Nike had chosen Adidas, Eden Hazard to promote at the time. So I'm going to just say one more time, because this is pretty much the end of the video, but I'm just going to make it very abundantly clear to people. Signature boot, signature colorway. Signature boot, signature colorway. Signature boot, signature colorway. Hopefully you get a picture. Anyway, as I always say, if you thought the video sublime, like the video. If you thought the video was subpar, still like the video, or comment down below and tell me why you think it's subpar. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and follow me on all my socials. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, and also on Twitch. So be sure to follow me on all my socials. And once again, my name is Sub. This has been SubStanceFtbl. Thank you for watching. Peace out.